Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Ethan here, and today I'm going to be doing my PSP collection. And some of you guys who are wanting my PlayStation 4 collection, don't worry about it, that's going to be coming soon. But first, we're going to cover the PSP games. So, to start off, I have a game without a box. I don't know if you can see this too well. This game is Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the PSP. And if you ask me, this game's actually better than the new Star Wars Battlefront game developed by DICE. This is probably my favorite PSP game that I have, and it's just such an amazing game. And I doubt many of you guys have PSPs out there, and if you don't, I probably wouldn't recommend buying one. But if you do, then get this game. It's really amazing. Game number 2 is Ben 10 Cosmic Destruction, and I can't say I'm all too proud about owning this game. It's really not that amazing, to be completely honest. It's okay. Actually, let's be honest here, it's garbage. It's not as good as the first Ben 10 game that they made. I can't remember what it's called, but it was the first Ben 10 game they made. It was a 2D game. It was actually pretty fun. It was like a beat 'em up. This game's garbage. Don't buy it. It's awful. Next, we have another game without a case. This is Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. And if you're gonna play Metal Gear Solid games, I probably wouldn't recommend playing them on the PSP, because that's kind of weird. Probably want to play them on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, or Xbox, whatever you got. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. Not that I've played much of it. Next, we have Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Tag Team. This game is pretty good, I guess. Not the best Dragon Ball game I've ever played, but not the worst either. It's pretty fun, especially for a handheld console. I'd say it meets the standards. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now we have Lord of the Rings Aragons Quest. There aren't many good Lord of the Rings games out there, and I don't count Shadow of Mordor, because that's a Middle-earth game, not exactly a Lord of the Rings game. This game is good. It's not amazing. It's okay. That seems to be a common theme with PSP games. They're good. They're not terrible. They're not amazing. They're just average. Now we have Naruto Shippuden Legends Akatsuki. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I apologize to any Japanese people who may be watching this. I'm terrible at Japanese pronunciation. It's awful. This game is actually pretty fun, I'd say. It wasn't that bad. I had some fun playing it. I guess I'd recommend buying it if you can get it for cheap. Looks like I got it for about $16. It's probably cheaper nowadays. Then we have Ultimate Alliance 2, Marvel, obviously, as you can see from this. I had the original one of these on PlayStation 2, I think, and it was really fun, so I got this one. Not as good as it would have been on console, but I'm not sure what consoles you can buy this for. I assume probably PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. So if you have those, I definitely recommend picking it up, because it's a pretty good game, and I remember the first one was really good. Next we have Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Impact, and this is probably one of the best games I have for the PSP. It's actually pretty good. It's really fun. It's like a beat 'em up, so it's you against a bunch of, weaker ninjas, and it's really fun, especially if you like Naruto, because you can play a bunch of characters from the show. I'm not a huge fan of Naruto, but I'm familiar with some of the characters, and it's pretty cool to use the different ninja powers and all that kind of stuff. I guess I'd recommend it. Hopefully you can get it for a better price than $25 though, especially for a PSP game. Next we have Call of Duty Road to Victory. In comparison to other games in the Call of Duty franchise, this one's pretty garbage. I know, guys, shocking. It's worse than Call of Duty games. I'm kidding. I like the COD games. I recently got Black Ops 3 for my PlayStation 4. That game is amazing. But this game, it's okay, I guess. Obviously, everybody buys COD games for multiplayer, and this one's kind of just story, so I wouldn't recommend buying it. Unless you really want a Call of Duty experience on your PSP, which, I don't know, I kind of doubt you do. Next we have Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter, years 1 to 4, and this game is pretty fun, actually. The Lego games are always pretty fun, and I'm a huge fan of Harry Potter, so I really enjoyed this. I would recommend picking this up, especially, I got this for $16 for this game. I say that's a pretty good price. It's really fun. It's really cool to see the Lego games working around the speech barriers, as obviously there's no speaking in the Lego games. They just do non-verbal communication, and it's really funny to see all the cutscenes, and the gameplay is actually pretty fun too. So I recommend picking this one up. And lastly, we have Crash Tag Team Racing, and it has kind of a garbage cover that, you know, because I guess they didn't have the original cover. But Crash Tag Team Racing, this game's actually really fun. I have it. Well, I had it for my PlayStation 2, and I remember it was really fun, and I saw it for the PSP, so I decided I was going to pick it up, and it's slightly less fun for the PSP, but it's still really fun. So if you have like a PlayStation 2 or a PSP, I definitely recommend picking up Crash Tag Team Racing. It's a really fun racing game, but not just a racing game, because there's also a ton of exploration and adventure, and it's really fun, and I would just recommend picking it up. So yeah, those are all my PSP games, not as many as my PS3 games. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe, because I will be doing a PlayStation 4 games collection very soon. And if you haven't seen my PlayStation 3 games collection, then I will leave a link in the description, and I'll put an annotation right here. So, yeah,